Hey guys, welcome back for another video with Fiat Destroyer. I'm really excited to get into this unboxing today. This is going to be some stuff I purchased from APMEX on Black Friday. Most of you remember the epic deals that APMEX had, their doorbuster deal as they called them. And this is a really huge box. I have no idea why it's such a huge box. It's probably hard to really get the size of it just from looking at your screen, but it's at least a foot long and probably 8 or 10 inches tall, and yeah, probably almost a foot wide as well. Maybe it's over a foot long. But anyway, guys, I'm excited to get into this. It also seems heavier than what I thought it would be, but let's go ahead and get in and see what all we got. Alright guys, so I got into the box, and inside was a massive amount of packaging material and also 2 other packages. So I opened those, and one had my invoice inside, so I took that out, and the other one had another package inside, so I took that out, and now both of these are opened up and ready to go. And yes, I do actually remember what I got, and that is one of the kilo koalas for spot price, and a secondary market 10-ounce bar, silver bar for spot price, and a gold sovereign. So hopefully we will find these 3 things. I will say that I did indeed try to get the gold eagle for spot, but I was unsuccessful. I had it in my cart, was going through checkout, but of course the website was crashing. So kind of a lot like the US Mint, but I am thankful that I was able to score these deals. Alright, so this one is very heavy, so I think we know what that one is. And even though I do have 2 kilo bars of silver, I think I may have forgotten just how heavy kilos are, because the package was so much heavier than I expected. Alright, so I have not seen these objects yet. It does seem like we have the gold and the silver bar in this package. I feel 2 things. So first comes what I presume is the 10-ounce bar. And there we go. We've got 10-ounce silver bar secondary market. Now I'm excited because I can't see what the hallmarks are yet, but we see that we have this unusual chunky size, so that's really cool. I would have been happy with just the normal 10-ounce bar size, but to get something extra cool is definitely special. So let's see what it is. Okay, well, it just says APMEX, but that's fine. It is 10 ounces of silver for spot price. And I didn't even know that there was such a thing as like these loaf bar things with APMEX stamped on them. And I'll get this a little closer for you. But yeah, that's interesting. Well, since it is secondary market and it is just generic silver, I think I'm going to need to go ahead and take it out of the packaging, and then we can see it in even better detail. So there we go. Get this bad boy out of here. Oh yeah, that's nice. Shines more already. Seeing it in person instead of through the plastic. I'll bring it up for you guys. Very smooth texture here. Yeah, it does look like it's kind of been around a little while. So yeah, this is interesting. Let me know if you've seen these around before or not. You can see kind of the finish that we have here. But yeah, very smooth. There's no ripples or really dimples anywhere except right here. There's some micro ones. But I don't know how well they show there. Hopefully you guys can see that a little bit. Being so reflective, it's kind of hard to tell. But there we go. 10 ounces of silver for spot price. So kind of an interesting little piece for sure. It's amazing how small of space 10 ounces can go into, if that makes any sense. I mean, this is just a little brick. Look at this in my hand. It's not really like that huge, but yeah, there we go. 10 ounces of silver. So glad to have that. And then we've got, I presume, yes, here's our gold sovereign. So it does say average circulated, which is fine with me. And I can't remember if I had this design or not. This may be a new design for me. So I think that was kind of one of the factors that I took into consideration to purchase this. I wasn't going to get any more gold sovereigns this year. My goal was to get 2, and I met that goal, but now I ended up getting 3. So this is going to be another nearly 1/4 ounce of gold. Let's go ahead and pull it out of the flip. This was a coin for circulation anyway, so fine to touch it. There we go. Yeah, pretty nice. You can definitely tell it's been circulated some, but it looks pretty good. 1909, if I'm reading that right. It's kind of hard to tell if it's 1909 or 1900. Okay, yeah, it's definitely 1909. I just checked it with the loop. But this is St. George slaying the dragon. They're on the reverse. And then we have different sovereigns featured on the obverse of this coin. This coin has been around since, I believe it was maybe the late 1700s when they started making these gold sovereigns. So there's quite a few years where they were made, and they're still made today, although not intended for circulation, of course, ever since. I'm not sure what date, but I'm guessing there's one for every year. I'm not sure. I don't know the history that well, but this is a coin that I do stack. Alright, so that's great. We'll have to update my 100 pieces of gold paper here in a bit. So let's get some of this other stuff out of the way, and then we can get blown away by the Kilo Koala. Alright, so I've got my Kilo Koala here, which is kind of a cool thing to say. Kilo Koala, you should try it out. So yeah, this is something that I would never normally stack, at least not at this point in my stacking journey, but when you can get a Kilo Koala for a spot price, I mean, wow. So here we go. Alright, well, it's still in this packaging, but wow, this is massive. Oh my word. Alright, so let's make a cut here. Get inside this. This seems to be a bubble wrap Ziploc bag. I've never seen the likes. That's pretty cool. And out she comes. Yep, we got the she side up here. But let's just take a look. And boy, this is heavy. I mean, this is seriously heavy. Alright, we've got a beautiful frosted finish here. And I see the face value is $30. That's something that I never really noticed before. But it is fascinating to see this much detail in like the hair and the crown of the queen here. That's really neat. And even like around the queen's eye. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but that's pretty fascinating. So, and man, that edge. Look at that edge. I don't know how well that shows up there, but it's got a reeded edge and it's just thick, thick, thick. Alright, so I have no idea. I'm assuming that they didn't send any kind of key date or anything, but I don't know anything about the dates, but I also know that this is random year. So yeah, I don't know. We're going to take a look here in a moment. And I also don't know what designs or what years or anything. I don't collect koalas. I have got several of them, but at this point I'm not trying to build a whole collection of them. That may change, we'll see. But anyway, here we go in 3, 2, 1, and it's 2013. That's pretty cool. In fact, I think this is the same one that Silver Dragons got. If you guys watch Silver Dragons, if you don't, he has a great YouTube channel. But I'm sure if you're watching my channel, you probably watch him too. He got one of these as well, and I think his year is 2013. So yeah, we've got this koala perched up there in the tree. And boy, is there ever a lot of detail in that tree and the koala itself. Pretty cool. This P down here stands for Perth Mint. But I love the way that they finished the silver on this piece. It's just absolutely crazy. And it does look like the capsule is maybe trying to come apart. I'm not sure. I was going to say, if it is, I would be happy to take off the lid and show you the koala unadulterated by the plastic. But it does seem like it's still kind of tight. So yeah, I'll just let it on there for now. But also, if you didn't watch Silver Dragon's video, he did a coin flip with this thing with his thumb, and I'm not even gonna try because wow, that is like so heavy. I'm balancing on my hand. I can't imagine trying to flip it, and I don't want to risk cracking the capsule or anything anyway. So yep, I'm gonna pass on that opportunity. Yeah, well, I'm really tickled with this, guys. I'm not sure if I want to, you know, sell this for a profit and turn it into some other form of silver or gold, or if I just want to hang on to it. Yeah, it is really cool, so I might keep it at least for now. I'm not going to be in any hurry to sell it. So yeah, well, there we go, and let's go ahead and update our 100 pieces of gold challenge, and that will be it for this video. Alright guys, so there we go. My camera's about to die, so I'll have to make this quick. But this is piece of gold number 65. And look, we have broken into the 9-ounce level there, or category. Not sure what we're going to call it, but we've broken 9 ounces of gold either way, so that's exciting. And now the countdown is on to the 10-ounce mark, and that will be exciting indeed to reach 10 ounces of gold. So yeah, 65 pieces of gold, that's great. I've got a few more pieces coming yet for 2020, and then I'll have to try and do a full gold stack for the end of 2020 hopefully, but I've got a few more pieces to get in here yet before I can make that video. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. Remember to keep on stacking the silver and the gold, and by any means remember to keep on destroying that Fiat.